have to be calm. You don't have to get too excited. Uh, because I've seen so much of it, I don't get so excited. I'm very calm in these kind of circumstances. And because if you are calm, then only you can get a picture. If you're not calm, if you're just like going crazy, like, then you will never get a picture. So I was just walking with a couple of my other colleagues, and and the protester was like 50 meters away from us, and I saw this guy. I first thought like maybe he's drunk or he's just like, because he's this shiny gun with him, and it's a country-made revolver. So the cops were standing, of course you can see, and there were more cops who were standing in the side, which are not in the picture. And but like nobody was bothered about it, and it was happening very quickly. And I started shouting, "There's a gun! There's a gun!" And then there was a few journalists who were just going in him, and they didn't realize that like. And I was shouting at them, "Don't go! Like so close, so close!" And because of the training, I knew that like this gun is a handgun, it's a country-made revolver or whatever pistol, and it has got a certain range, the range which can fatally injure you, and then at a safe range where you can shoot the pictures. So I was shouting at the guys, I was taking the pictures, and I was moving in the side, and not like other journalists, like, you know, because the picture, the thought process is so has to be so quick. You have to have the gunner, you have to have the police in the background. It's just because just the gunner is just a picture, but the picture is much more telling because of not only the foreground but the background. I think photojournalism is, I would say, more than 80% it's about planning. And just like 10%, you don't lose your stuff and then just take the picture. And it's also about luck. Planning also includes your safety gear, personal protection equipment. That's also very important. I was not missing the crucial pictures. I knew when to take the picture and when to miss the picture or let it go for the bigger picture. I didn't know that this will happen, you know? I think there were much more gorier pictures when the sword is going in his head and stuff like that, which we chose not to publish because it was, I think, just too much. And when these kind of pictures tell the story, you don't have to publish those kind of stuff. Yeah, of course you sometimes have to help too, which is not interfering always, I would say. Like if you see a baby drowning, you won't take a picture. For sure, I will go and help the baby, you know. Or if I know that I won't alter the history by saving someone, I would do that always. Yeah. Technically we are like we are visual historians or historians, and we have to document it. Somebody has to do that, you know. Coming back to the so-called lynching picture, it's we had these lynching pictures coming through social media, coming on your phones, through people shaking, but I don't remember that any journalist in India has documented real, like a journalist has been there documenting a lynching kind of thing. I don't think so. So yes, somebody has to do that, like, you know. But that's what we signed up for, you know. There will be some moments where you will drop the camera and do whatever, drop your pen and to save people. It's fine. I believe that until you're not altering the history, if you think that saving someone or like pulling out someone is playing around with what is happening in front of you, or what can alter things, then I think it's fine. Picture. So I always believe, like, in the kind of era which we are living in, like we are getting bombarded with pictures all the time, every hour, whether it's your social media or whatever. So you need to, and these loud pictures of crying, wailing and all that, they get lost. I was like, they are very important pictures also. They're your bread and butter. But and I think I grew up in terms of photography in the times of Libya and Syria, so I know how a crying kid has become just another picture. So to take the attention of people who are seeing your pictures, you just have to take a step back. And I went to Sri Lanka after 1 week of bombings. I could have gone that same day, but I knew that there would be just too many people, not too many people, there was just chaos. So for example, this I photographed when I was in Sri Lanka. The series which I photographed was the spaces which the victims left behind and how these spaces miss their victims. So that was the whole concept that I wanted to show in a different way, like what these crazy acts can do to families and people, from a basketball player to like a kid. So this is like this bedroom of Fernando family, and it was shared by of course the couple, and their two beautiful daughters. I think they were 6 and 7, and their 11-month-old son. So you can see everything is there. The kids, the daughter's bed is there, the couple bed is there, the baby bed is there. So it was just like that, and you could see that like, they loved co-sleeping. I mean, like most young parents like me, they do that. Like, you know, you don't have to go again and again out in the other room, so you just put the kids in your own room, and. Uh, all 5 of them went actually, and not a single one returned. Like all were dead on the spot. So I think it is more. It can send you a more message when people are calm and look at it, rather than just a picture of bomb blasts, ripped bodies, and all that. Because I think we are just too tired of looking at blood. I did a series, for example, I think last year, a couple of years back, on unemployment in India. And I thought about that topic for more than 1 year. I didn't want to shoot the cliche stuff, like people just hanging around and all that stuff. And one day I was going to the job fairs. And one day I went to Pune in a job fair. And then I saw so many guys who were lining up for these job fairs. And the job fair was having in a college. So it was a very simple idea which came after almost 1 year to me, like how to showcase that. Unfortunately, I don't have the picture. But I asked them, like I was in a classroom where they were all sitting and waiting for their turn for the interviews. And I asked them, can you just write what is the degree which you have done on the blackboard? And for how long have you been unemployed? And I will make a portrait of you. And it showed, like, first of all, it showed how the education system is so bad in India that half of the people couldn't write the spelling of bachelor because they were bachelor in technology, bachelor in master, or bachelor in various streams. And then it also showed, like, in their own handwriting for how many months or days or years they have been. I leave my beliefs and my opinions as soon as I step out of my house. And secondly, I think I've taken more pictures. And if you search my name, like, I think I've upsetted both the sides. You know, I've taken pictures of Muslim stone pelting and like whatever stuff from the other side, the anti-CA and the pro-CA. So as I said before, I don't have a very difficult job to do. You just have to treat yourself as a mirror. That's it, and just show the raw truth. Like people, and I think never. I have opinions while I'm in my living room, but as soon as I get out of the living room, I treat myself as I try as my best, and I think I have succeeded enough treating myself as a neutral person. I don't go by what I believe in terms of religion or my whatever. situation, you just should not be overconfident. I always go with a sense of fear, because if I don't have fear, then I will tend to do a lot of mistakes. So I always go with these kind of situations, a little bit of sense of fear that I am not a superhuman. Things can hit me, and bad things can happen. So I don't just push myself. And I mean, like, I think it's, as you know, that comes with a lot of experience.